Tonight, the forest has a secret. If you listen closely, you might hear the faint glow of a tiny lantern and the whisper of tiny paws on mossy ground, because deep in Oakendell Forest stands the smallest bookshop you'll ever imagine, and its keeper, Pip the Book Mouse, is about to begin his midnight journey of stories, friendship, and wonder. So snuggle in, relax your breath, and let Pip's lantern light your imagination. And if you love magical bedtime adventures, remember to gently tap the subscribe button so you never miss a nightly journey. In a quiet corner of Oakendell Forest, between a mossy boulder and a patch of forget-me-nots, stood Whisker's Book Nook, a miniature bookshop with swirly painted letters. During the day, it looked closed, curtains drawn, door locked with an acorn cap. But at night, it awakened. Inside lived Pip, a soft furred mouse with a sparkle in his eyes and a heart full of stories. His shelves were so overflowing with tiny books, brave hedgehogs, wise owls, daring dragonflies. No one knew his secret. Pip ran the Oakendell Nocturnal Book Delivery Service, bringing perfect stories to every creature of the night. As dusk crept in and crickets began singing, Pip buckled his little satchel and lit his golden lantern. Tonight was going to be busy. His order list was long. Mrs. Hedgehog wanted a gardening tale. Bixby the badger requested a mystery. Lucinda the bat wanted poetry. Pip scribbled down each request on thin bark strips and whispered, "Let's bring stories to everyone tonight." Just as Pip finished packing, someone hooted softly. Ollie the owl perched on the window ledge. "Any new adventure stories, Pip?" Pip scurried to his adventure shelf and picked a book about a hedgehog who sailed a pond in a walnut shell. "I'll deliver it at twilight," Pip promised. Ollie nodded, excited. Pip set off in his matchbox cart, pulled by a bluebell harness. At the base of an old elm, he knocked gently. Mrs. Hedgehog peeked out, eyes sparkling. "Is that my story?" Pip handed her a gentle tale of rabbits planting a grand garden. Her prickles quivered happily as she gave Pip a thank you acorn. "Good night, Pip. Sweet stories to you." Under a sturdy oak tree, Bixby yawned as he opened the door. "Got anything spooky tonight?" Pip pulled out a book titled The Case of the Missing Moonbeam, starring a clever mole detective. Bixby hugged the book. "I'll stay up all night reading this." Pip smiled. Deliveries were going well. Beside a willow, Lucinda hung upside down, swaying in the night breeze. "Did my poems arrive?" she asked softly. Pip offered a tiny volume filled with starlight imagery, dewdrops, cricket songs, shimmering skies. Lucinda hummed with delight, wings fluttering in gentle appreciation. The night continued. Remy the raccoon received a silly story about mischievous mice and laughed until his paws clapped. Firefly twins, Flick and Flash, received a glowing fairy tale about a firefly queen guiding lost travelers. Old Jasper the Mole was given a picture book with huge letters. Pip even read him the first page. The forest glowed with quiet magic as Pip traveled, his lantern painting warm shadows across the leaves. Resting beneath a silver-spangled fern, Pip sensed tiny footsteps. A line of baby field mice stood there, whiskers trembling. Are you the book mouse? Can we have a story too?" Pip gently opened a book about brave field mice who outsmarted a fox. The little ones huddled close as Pip read under the moonlight. When the story ended, they were yawning, sleepy and warm. They gifted Pip a tiny daisy before drifting off. One night, a fierce storm swept through Oakendell Forest. Wind howled, rain hammered the roof. Animals trembled in their homes, unable to sleep. Pip packed extra books, stories of courage and hope, and stepped into the storm. His lantern swung bravely. At each home, he knocked softly, offering a warm story and comforting words. "You always know what we need," whispered Jasper the Mole, hugging his book. When the storm ended, a rainbow curved across the sky, and all the animals gathered to share stories of bravery. As days passed, Pip wrote new stories, welcomed new friends, and watched animals of every kind gather at the bookshop: foxes, deer, porcupines, owls, bats. His world grew brighter with every tale. Night after night, Pip set off with his lantern, delivering stories beneath moonlight. And even when you fall asleep, Pip is still out there, scampering along forest paths, bringing dreams to those who need them most. If Pip's journey warmed your heart tonight, feel free to subscribe. It helps bring more magical stories your way. As the stars fade and Oakendell Forest grows quiet, Pip returns to Whisker's book nook. He hangs his empty satchel, curls into his favorite chair, and drifts into dreams filled with stories yet to be written. Tonight, may Pip's lantern glow gently in your imagination. May his stories wrap you in warmth, comfort, and wonder. Thank you for joining this midnight journey. If you'd like more magical bedtime stories, remember to like the video and subscribe. It truly helps the forest grow. Good night, little dreamer. Sleep well. And let Pip's stories guide you into peaceful dreams until morning light.